Okay, are we live? Are we on air? We've got the PROCISSUe3 magazine issue 3 being reviewed today. Brensky tells me that Baz has got just a sort of face for radio, so you won't be getting any shots of that. But what you will get then is a review of the PROCISSUe3 magazine by Markus Rosner. Issue 3 then from autumn 2014. We're just getting around to reviewing it now on the sector, because we've only just recently received the magazines after discovering them. I think Baker was out there doing some digging, and look what he's come across. Pretty cool magazine then, doing the retro scene, published across in Germany. So what we got in this issue, Homebrew, Exeter, a point and click adventure. I think it's Polish, if my memory serves me right. Yeah, Polish author there, but it's been translated into Czechoslovakian, English, Polish and German. Nice little review there. So what else have we got in issue 3? Feature on Mastertronic. Now then, massive big budget label back in the day. I think we all had a few Mastertronic titles tucked away, probably still have, no in fact. So Panfo, one of the lad's favourites, if not the favourite. Henry's House, that was a nice title. Ninja was one of my best, you know, I used to love that. I remember playing that back in the summer of '86. Cool game, really is a cool game. Kickstart, found that a bit awkward, but it was nice graphics. Amarote, I'm sure Fact sent me a 128k version of that. Beautiful music. Jockey Wilson's Darts, was it 180? I forget now, but anyway, yeah, cool, 180. Nice darts sim. Master Chess, Sir, come on, I'll be taking that on, I've no doubt about that. Hover Bother, a weird game. Was it one of Jeff Minter's llama type creations? I see the Snicklin has done a review here as well. It's super to come across all these names now. You know, guys who are now becoming more familiar to us. He's just got the old football fantasies up and running on the sector, and we're loving play testing that. So here he is, look, reviewing Mastertronic review. The Snicklin, there he is, just in there. If it's blur vision, just blame the bloody automatic focusing. Anyway, what we've got next, Roman Extra Life. I think this is a book in German, which, yes it is. It's a real nerd thriller, according to Markus. You never know, some of you might get a chance to have a look at that and do a bit of translating to it for us. Oh, Mule, I've just seen a copy of that go for 75 quid on Phoebe. Well, I've no need to rattle on about the Mule, you all know about Mule, use labour element. Management games, I was talking in a thread to Steve Snicklin about his being right up there with the best. Would you call this a management game? Perhaps so, an economic simulator. He quoted Energy Czar has been another title. I think there's been a few others as well, haven't there, in the sort of boss management role games. CCS, I think used to do Airline, and Dallas, I think an oil field game. There's been a few over the years. There might not be everybody's cup of tea, but well, you get a chance, don't you, to pit your wits against either other players or the computer to try and well, make a lot of money. I remember Taipan for the ZX81 all those years ago when you were trading on the high seas. There's a few out there. Mule's right up there with the very, very best. That's why they copies originals anyway, for 75 quid. Thomas Schultz reviewing Mule then in issue 3 of PROCISSUe3 magazine. Mirax Force got the beautiful digitised speech at the beginning, hasn't it? The other day Baker sent us that, was it Danger Zone? Oh God, I've forgotten now. That's Drop Zone scrolling lookalike. Yeah, it had a nice bit of digitised speech at the beginning as well. Obviously it takes up a lot of memory, so programmers had to use it sparingly. Says Markus reviewing Mirax Force, is obviously well into that. Nice looking review. What else has he got? Cultivation, a KE soft release. I don't know this game at all, but it appears to be perhaps, I don't know, is it a Tetris type clone? I'm not sure. There's again some sample speech. It's some sort of puzzle game, that's for sure. Nice. I think KE Soft have released a few decent titles over the years. I'm not totally well up on their back catalogue there. Maybe somebody else would like to do a review of KE Soft games. Homebrew Robo Type here. This is an entry in the ABBUC software contest from 2013. That's going to be alright, that, because I know the guys that get together to do those games, I think they've only got so much time, but they're always coming up with some classic addictive shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, puzzle games, you name it. Pretty good software, always seems to come to the surface there through ABBUC. What else we got? An antic podcast being reviewed here. A couple of guys got together for that. L. Evans, I think, did a Commodore job. Let's see who else got involved in this. Rob McMullen, by the looks of it. Nice, okay. Just talking about how many times it's been downloaded. 1,600 to 1,800 times. That's a pretty bloody good audience for the antic 8-bit podcast. Very nice. Kevin Savitz, I believe, reviewed that particular creation. What else we got then? Oh, here's the team, by the way, Kevin, Brad and Randy, that are responsible for the podcast. Brilliant. Subchairs looks good over here, and Russian Roulette, and a Polish software party. I think they've been doing some specky conversions as well, these guys. Markus again bringing that article together. What else we got? Looks like an adventure review. Some Atari games mentioned there, Dino Blaster. Well, obviously won't do the German any honours here with my pronunciations. Die Außerirdischen Sitzmaschine 3. 1, 2, 3. Going back to my GCSE German. Yeah, it's a smashing German graphic adventure. I mean, just check that out. That looks like something like the Pawn on the ST in terms of graphical capabilities and quality. I like it in that. Anyway, there's a walkthrough. Markus has provided a walkthrough. He puts a lot of effort into these mugs, guys. There's no doubt about it. Not only does he edit it, he contributes and is heavily reliant on Markus. Amongst other guys, obviously. What we've got here, collector's edition of some programs out there. Not sure who's responsible for those. Cave Blaster Plus and Tetris, Rotris. I think they're available again through ABBUC. Remember, PROCISSUe is, if you like, a free magazine. I say a free magazine. It's probably free for subscribers to ABBUC, but obviously if you're not a subscriber to the website, the forum, then you just pay a few euros per copy for this. It all helps, obviously, with the overheads. Obviously, these things aren't cheap to produce. Some books and magazines reviewed again towards the back of each of these issues. Music cassettes as well. Cyber City from Artist Poison. These look good. I think these are perky creations. Fantastic releases. I think they're on tape, aren't they? Yeah, music cassettes. I was going to say, is there a CD version? Are they available on MP3? They possibly are. There's some excellent tracks on there by the looks of things. 50 copies of each tape have been produced. The songs were composed on a 65XC with a stereo perky chip. This is a musical treat for every Atari fan. I've no doubt they are. There's some issues there reviewed, magazine disc issues, and full run through exactly what the contents are. And that's about it. Floppy Magazine's overview in history, little article at the back, and looks like some t-shirts and other bits and bobs that you can buy to help support the magazine. And of course ABBUC, German user, one of the best German user websites, the best Atari websites online. They've been going now about 30 years. Fantastic, really, what they've achieved, and the longevity, the fact that they keep supporting Atari users right up to 2016 and hopefully beyond. Well, that'll do you. I really, really like these PROCISSUe mags. I think for a little handy handbook, you've got a lot of quality in there, a lot of colour, and some great graphics and memories, reviews of all software, etc., etc., and new software. Nice balance. Issue 3 then, available from Markus, or drop us a line if you need his contact details. We'll put you in touch. Thank you very much then. This is Bazza signing off. Okay, take it away.